Isn't the Moogle funny?
I wonder what it's trying to say.
They even have a Moogle.
はい、ふまです。ファイナルファンタジー16続きをやっております。
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
表情が柔らかくなったな。
Nectar, you say? Clive.
貴様って言ってる。
So it would seem. That sounds painful.
こうやって待って、英語版の方でも字幕とかにクポとかついてるのかな、語尾に。どんな表記がされてるんだろう。音声は同じだとしても。はい、Uber Eatsします。
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
気持ちが開放的だよね。
Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
おう。いや、マジでうまそう。これが見たかった。ここにはいないのか。居住区とか言ってたね。近いか。あれ？あ、やべ。方向音痴を発揮してる。こっちじゃね。
What I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
偉いなぁ。食べられる果物の種類を増やそう。
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you. Come, you must eat if you're to recover.
こっちの方の老人の世話をしている世話役のベアラーは5年後は見なかったような気がするな。まあ、覚えてないだけかもしれないね。あ、見張りご苦労。
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Can I send me? He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Oi. Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there?
情報を売ろうとしてるやつ
Was
が
it Sid?
ぶち込まれちゃったのね。悪いやつだ。あ、ここだったんだ。繋がれて、暗ー全然見えない。ちょっと待ってよ。こんなもんだな。あんまり明るくすると、絵自体が汚くなるからね。あと一人。と言ったらいけるんだ。
Fancy a mug of Kenneth's cold.
ちょっとごめんね。ああ、ここか。いいよな。白の隠れ家はこうしてちゃんとチョコボの飼育場があるから、いいよね。
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
全力でチョコボを世話してる。
You're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
あ、今度はちゃんと
The hideaway's quite
手渡
something.
し。
Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of,
ね、
believe
なんか
me.
楽しそう
I'm
に
glad
働
you've
いてる
witnessed
か
it
ら
for。yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably
Yeah.
proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
なんか受け答えがね、柔らかくなるというか、拒絶するような感じじゃなくなってきたよね。まだなんか熱心にいろいろ調べてる。あとなんか一つクエストらしきものが見える。
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
お、
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
5分
Right,
でさ。
I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps. but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
あと、柵、おっとっとっと。クエストをやってしまう。ジルが着替えてる間に出かけてしまうっていう。お？
Someone's in trouble.
待ってね。ここを飛び越えた方がかっこいいよね。あれまあかっこよくあんまりできなかったな。おうおうおう。やめなさい。
Let's make this quick.
いかんね。こっちに連れてこいよ。全然出さない。終わっちゃった？あ、いるね。あ、と出せた。うん。あ、届いてないよ。
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along.
あ、急に穏やかに。
I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
そこ登るんだ。ちょっとお行儀よく行動しようとしてるんだけど。
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
大丈夫？あ、また登っちゃった。ストーリングでは特に何もないから、でもちょっとついてみよう。 何か良きものを売ってるかもしれない。ん？あれ、誰も話しかけてくれない。
You're that soldier who chased off the royalists. I want you to know that you'll always be welcome among us.
歓迎されてる。
That'll be enough for today. We don't need you risking the curse for a barrel of shad.
優しい。
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
What can I interest you in today?
別に何も変わらん。
Good day.
はい。ドリス隊長。特に若くはない。
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
考えてみると、人んちの畑の土を勝手に取ってきちゃった。
Empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, we'll have first pick.
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding.
なんか、一人で受けてる。さて、旅に出るか。
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards.
ガブが金髪だから。
I will.
弟の助手編みを感じてるのかな。
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
ちょっと待って、全然違う明るい表情になったね。あ、間違えたな。同じところ。はい。今日中にフェニックスゲートつけるか。あ、いやー、癒されるわー。
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
どれだったかね。
Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
あら、雰囲気出そうと思って歩いてるのに、たったたった走っていくな。走る無駄に腹っぱに入らなくても。あ、でもジルもずっと囚われの身だったから、あれ、ちょっと視線を引いてしまったよ。いつになったらつくかわからないじれったい行軍だけど。元気だね、ジル。なんか、日本だったらそこそこの名所になりそうなレベルの滝があるね。ああ、ジル。よそ見しようと思うんだけど、カメラが勝手に持ってかれちゃうから、前に。気持ちいい場所だな。ここなんかあんのかな。すごい。鳥の声が。さえずりがすごい。
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
水道橋？あ、これか。どこのこと？水道橋どこ？これか。おお。なるほど。なんかいかにも困ってる人がいる。ちょっとあっちの小屋に寄りたいから。ん？何？白々しく。思ったより変な声してる人が。
Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was very late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Right.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
この人にね、何の得もないというか、一銭も利益は残らないけど、届けてあげたいという気持ちなのか、行商人としての信用を維持するために、荷物だけは届けようって話なのかわからんけど。急に走ってごめんね。こっちに宝箱を探しに行った。
So even my first mission was in vain.
おー、すごいね。水しぶきが。結構まだあるんだこいつ。お、やばい。あ、もうもう腹立つわ。まだ生きてる。うん。体力多かった。宝箱。箱はないのか？いや、あるだろ。こういうところ。あったあった。大したもんじゃなかった。こういう素材ってもはや3周目とかってあんまりいらないと あれが欲しい。アクセサリーとかが欲しいな。これどこ行ったい？水道橋までは戻らないと。ここはなんかあるのかな？ここ何もない。ない。ごめんね。急ぎます。ちょっと急いでるふり。なんか、曇ってる。ちょっと怪しいんで。あー、来ちゃったか。
That's enough.
Whew.おお。こんなにでも魔物がね、すぐ近くをうろうろしてるところだと、こういう街道を通っても、普通の戦う力があんまりない人は大変なんじゃないかな、とか思ってみたり。あ、何このでっかいトカゲ。初めてあんなものがいることを知った。
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
ちょっと寄り道せずに、さっきのおじさんの頼まれ事をしておく。
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
ジェラード。
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
よし。ちょっとばかり。ああ、でもまあ、どうせかなんかクエスト受けたついでの方がいいか。うん。あれ？アンブロシアあんなに大きかったかな？
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits.
ザンブレッケはあんまり警備とかしてくれないのかね。近寄ってきなさいよ。ピタッと止まった人々。でもこの FF16 の世界は何にしても建物とか道路とかがすごく広いよな。
Is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which staff was for the Golden Stables again?
お、宝箱だ。そっか、素材か。素材なら返してあげてもいいぐらいだけど、返せないんだな。
Any goods to Eastpool, leave them in the pile. Take them over when the bridge is back up. When's that gonna be?
まっすぐ行こうか、それとも、ちょっと寄り道しようか迷うな。めちゃ日当たり悪いな、ここ。北向きの入り口。なんか、新しいもの売ってる。あ、楽譜。楽譜はもう持ってる。
Take care out there, eh?
これは、クリスタルの使い方か。お手伝いしながらクリスタルの使い方を学んでる。この鳥なんだろうね、チョコボかな。ミサイルの葉が猿の葉食べるの、あ、そうそう。生食不向き、独特の匂いと苦味が残り続き、炒め物困難、焦げやすい。煮込み、災いのもと。ねえ、これ、ねえ。ミサイルの葉すごいやっぱ食べにくいんだよね。でも、数年後、食用に使うつもりで育てさせようとマーサはしてたけど。まあ、いっか。気になるけど。
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's
マーサの
wanted at
宿
the
近
bridge
く
to
の
Eastpool.
地名ってあんまりいいネーミングではなさそうな
To the
名
marshes.
前の地名が
Let's find that ladder.
多いような気がする。なんでだ？
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pile. We'll take him over when the...
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
これじゃろ。急に素早く。
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
うん、失敗した。
That's enough.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles
ク
when
ライブ
I
君
turned
が
around.
28
I see a
歳。
gang of slavering
ジル
monsters
は
looking
何歳ぐら
to
い
feast
か
on
な。
my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did,
3
I'd have
つ
been
ぐらい年
snipped
下っ
into
ぽいイメー
strips
ジだ
by
けど。
now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
いや、
Actually,
女
she
子
asked
は
that
よ
if we
女
found
子
you,
は
we
と
should
ク
beg
ラ
you
イブ
make
君
haste
の
to
間
repair
の
the bridge
年
to
だか
Eastpool.
ら。
Of course. I said I'd take a look at
25
it,
歳
but
ぐらいかな。
it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
大丈夫？一人で帰って。
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
But I was supposed to be in Eastpool yesterday.
よかったね、もうすぐ治るよ。大丈夫だよ、もうすぐ治るんだから。あんな会話してたんだね。知らなかった。傭兵の人たち、なんか屈強な感じの人がいたね。
Do you like that? Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders and proper trades. Not just selling our blades and our bodies.
父上。
Hi, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you.
なんだよ、いただけばいいじゃない。
I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the
ちゃん
constables
と
then.
お酒を飲ん
Left
で
it
るんだ
at the
ね。
garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum,
He weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
普通の会話だ。
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Yo. よいしょ、行くか。レードモン修道院はどっち？こっち、あ、そっか。あっちにマーカーつけちゃったから。レードモン修道院結構遠いな。ああ、なるほど。ガラガラガラを降りる必要があるのか
な。Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
フレッシュカツに聞こえる。ああ、うまそう。うまそうってこれ生肉だ。いや、こんなんちゃんと見てなかったから、結構綺麗に。わあ、野菜がちゃんと、ね、キノコとか。人参のようなものかな。これもちゃんと見てなかったな。面白い。めちゃめちゃ野菜売るね。ここは干し肉？初めて聞いた。あんな声で気合を入れてレバー引いてたのか。
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know, but for a child to be blamed.
そう、そのベアラーだと分かった段階で子供ヘトンを持ってないっていう感覚がちょっと理解しがたいけど、なんかあるかな、ないか。宝箱。我慢しきれず走る二人。あ、敵がいるとこういう微妙な体勢にはなる。今までこんな風に普通に歩いて旅をするプレイは想定されてないのかな。二人の動きがずっとせわしない。だいたい戦わざるを得ない。
It's over.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
It's over.
そういうのもいるんだな。やっとくか。あ、死んでた。もう死んでた、死んでた。もう出せない。マジックバースター苦手。無理。なんかおかしいよね。あ、荒ぶってたな。はい。
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Maybe もしかして二人は石化というのはあんまり見たことがないのかな。
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
아, 좀 야스락하다.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
もしかして。まあね、もう一人の人も、もうすぐ亡くなるってことか。
We should get back to Martha's rest.
Yes, we should.
エレベーター、普段でもプレイヤー以外の人でも使ってるんだね。一回だけなんか見たことがあった気がしてたけど、やっぱり使ってるんだ。
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
やっぱり痛み止めかな。タバコ。タバコに見せかけた。
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
薬草を吸ってるのかもしれない。
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
偶然だったのかな、それとも見送りに来てくれたのかな。
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk.
クライブ君は完全に指導したってるな。
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
期待。結構離れてるね。いや、チョコボでもあればね。
I hear the levies are due to go up again. Found her helpless.
税金が上がるのか。この世界も大変だ。
I have a slumbering chocobo. Welcome to the Brotherhood. You're free to come and go as you please, even to the north. Now the bridge is fixed.
あ、バーナードさん。
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
ありがとう。
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Mm. 結構遠いな。一つクエストがある。これは戦いは避けられないのでは？これはもう行くしかなさそうだね。そこに人がいる。ちょっと走るよ。あ。もう動くこれ。
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
やっぱり。あれか、さっきからマザークリスタルを壊すと動くんかな。
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No
な
time
ん
to
だ、
hog
ベア
around
ラ
or
ーか
hold
も
your
ね。
leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You one of Martha's, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey, but it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
はい。もう2000もくれるの。間違えた。合ってる。
I suppose
あ、よ
those
かっ
walls
た。
pose a threat to everyone.
断っちゃった。
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
Mm.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
このゲーム最初の方は特にメインクエストで目的地に行く流れでサブクエもできるような設計になってるんだよね、多分ね。最初の方は。初心者にはさっき。
Hungry and mean.
It's over.
うん。うん。貴様ら調子乗りやがって。
That's enough. How to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
うん。あいつか。 この小屋のとこなんか宝箱ありそうだな。ちょっと行ってみよう。あ、無理か。回り込まないといけない。慣れてる。宝箱あるな。やった。そんなに嬉しくないもんだった。どこから来たわかんなくなってる。
What's it to you, bearer? Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick, you wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
あれね、このセリフ最初、一周目聞いたときに、おやってなったんだよな。マドク将軍ご健在。なんか、亡くなった気がするなぁと思いながら。で、なんか、黒魔導士だか、青魔導士だか、かかしらしい。宝箱を探していますが、どっかにあるだろうか。ないのか。あったー。でもそんな貴重な宝物が置いてあるわけないよね、こういうところ。素材だね、せいぜいね。 風車の町か。イーストプール。
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
剣構えちゃう二人。
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
そういうの。このぐらい表情が変わるの、これまでで初めてっていうぐらい表情変わったぐらいです。
The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse.
アナベラさんの悪口言うの気使ってくれるの、ハンナさんぐらいだ。
You haven't heard then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
これはショックです。
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry って言っちゃった。
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
優しい。
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
13 years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
See.
We should get some rest.
いや、フラグ君は、シドとジルに28歳の時に再会してなかったら、
Sleep well.
どうなってたかわからんね。怖っ。
Thank you.
ああ、来たー。
Perhaps now people
トレ
will
ード
not
マ
fear
ー
the
ク。
sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes,
何から何までね。
You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
ちょっとまっすぐには見れないね。
My lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah. If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Ah, さすがに取り替えられたりはしてない。 タスってさ、さっきもらったけど2本になったなんてことはないんだね。今もらったのがこっちかな。あ、嘘か。プラスをもらったんだね、やっぱり。この3本分まとめてすごい強くなったらせんのか。せんか。ここには、あるね。ちょっとショップ行ってみよう。
If you're buying, I'm selling.
あ、楽譜ね。そういうことか。
Safe travels.
四国の森。おお、マーサの宿のところに。あれ？なんかもう一つぐらいここで何かクエストがあった気がしてたけど。なかったか。
You?
いや、あったね。
Those are Elwyn's. By the flames.
エルウィンって
You're his
言わ
firstborn,
れた気がした。
Clive Rosfield. You're mistaken. Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well. My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you. Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Iron Blood sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary. And never returned. Aye. The plan was to send them home once we
そう
won
いうやり
back
と
the
りをする
capital.
くらいの
But then the
まだ
Imperials
余裕があ
arrived.
る一
Rosaria
瞬があっ
became
た
a
んだな。
province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that
この
wasn't
村で
an
のベア
option.
ラーは、
So
マ
they've
ーサ
been
の
here
宿の
ever since.
周辺より
Now
は
you want to give them to me.
優しく扱われてるよね。
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here.
兵
Indeed,
士とかが
many of them used to
いないもん
serve
ね、こ
your
の辺に。
house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters. I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me. I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy. If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
You'll find the bearer I spoke of over by the well. Introduce yourself. It will mean a lot to him.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Keep on.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
ちゃんとベアラーを人扱
You're
い
not
して
from the
る。
capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalifian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today.
さっきの行商人が着てた上着と似たデザインの流行り
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
なるほどね。この人もシャツの胸とか開いてはいるけど。
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
ありがとう。ね、クライブさんほど
I'm sorry, Jill.
がっぽりは開いてないもん。
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
シャツの胸のところをちょっとね、はだけておくっていうのは案外この世界でね、男性の着こなしとして馴染みのあることだから、あんまりクライブ君の衣装は騒ぎにならないみたいな。
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
ちょっと走るか。
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further? Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
おじいさんなんかおしゃれだな。貧しそうではある。
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
そう？
That's enough. Stay down. Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, He answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend.
We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
いいお芝居だったけど。ちょっと胸に来るものがあるな。きっと迎えに来るわ。
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
ね、なんか物事がいい方に動き始めた感じがするのね。よし。フェニックスゲートまで行って今日は終わろうかな。汁出るぞ。出た。
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
草は生えるのか？そんなわけないよね。うん。あ、なんかこっちら辺に何かあるかもしれない。ちょっとだけ寄ってみよう。ちょっと走るぜ。ここはなんじゃ？
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
入れない。なんだろう。今まで言ったことはあるのかな。
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
黒の一帯だと歩き方がすごい警戒してる歩き方になるんで、敵が近くにいるかのように走るか。
There it is.
着いたね。
Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
すごいね、支えるなぁ。はい。それじゃあ、このぐらいで今日は終わろうと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。